Hello, I just came back from a candlelight vigil for Troy Davis, the man sentenced to death in Georgia for a crime it looks like he didn't commit. Recanted testimony, new testimony come forward that the other guy confessed to killing the cop. No physical evidence except evidence from another murder that they charged him with, which could have been Red Coals. And so I wanted to share something with you. And I'm doing this, I'm sending this out to every pro-life group and every Christian minister I can find on YouTube of the conservative persuasion to let you know this is a pro-life issue. Let me just read a letter that he wrote. Hello, Marlene. I received your letter. However, they took all my mail, my address book, and the only property I have is my eyeglasses. I'm writing this with a filter of a pen because I'm not allowed the entire pen. With all these security rules, they only allowed me to write down your address. I don't remember everything you said in your letter, but I wanted to thank you, your family, and the coalition to end the death penalty for everything. It is time for action, so please encourage everyone to reach out to politicians, ministers, and grassroots organizations to contact the Georgia Board of Pardons and Parole and the governor to grant me relief and stop the scheduled execution. Get involved in the movement to put an end to the death penalty. Come to Georgia and take a stand for justice. Let them know I'm blessed and my faith in God is stronger than ever. Now we have a chance to join together, be heard loud and clear that Georgia needs to stop this execution of an innocent man and then end the death penalty altogether. Excuse my writing, but it's hard to using the funnel only. God bless you and keep up the great work you're doing. Sincerely, Troy Davis. Now, I got this letter, and the vigil was put on by the socialists. And I have to ask you, maybe some of you are doing something, but if you're not, if you're standing by, what does it say about you that socialists and secular humanists show more of God's love, mercy, compassion, and justice than you guys who talk about Jesus on a fairly regular basis? Religion is not worth anything if it doesn't bring forth fruit. And I'm not saying this as a legalist here. I'm saying if you love him, you will follow his commands. If you don't love him, you won't follow his commands. So please, call the Board of Pardons and Paroles. The number is 1-404-656-5651. You guys, you have a reputation, whether it's rightfully deserved or not, of only caring about life when it's the unborn. You have the reputation of being against things that help the poor, help the least of these, and you seem to care more about money than about loving God or loving your neighbor. And this is a great opportunity to prove them wrong. And also, I'm sick and tired of when you bring up injustices, the right always calls you socialist. Well, you know what? If it's socialist to speak up for a possible man who's convicted of death who might be innocent, call me socialist. If it's socialist to say it's wrong to have so much power in the hands of such few, call me socialist. If I think that the government should help those that fall through the safety net of the states, call me a socialist. But I'm a Christian too. And I'm a Christian first, a human being second, an American third. And if this man dies, a little part of my love and respect for this nation will die too. It started dying when we invaded Iraq on false pretenses. It died a little more at Gitmo and Abu Ghraib. And it died a little more when I watched Republican debate. And I think it might die completely if this man is executed without having a new trial. So please, I'm begging you, for someone who almost became an atheist because of the far right of Christianity, please do something. Please do something. Call the governor, call the board of paroles and pardons. Prove that you're not just a shallow suit. Or worse, prove that you're not a wolf in sheep's clothing. Because I was talking to them, and they have a very bad view of religion. They have a very bad view of Christianity. I half agree with them. I have a very bad view of religion, but I have a wonderful view of Christianity. Religion is mindless. Religion is obedience without love. Religion is a way of mind control, of keeping people together and drawn out of shame and guilt. Christianity is freedom. Christianity is love. Christianity is transformation. Christianity is something that changes you from the inside out. You are new wineskins. That is what Christianity is. Unfortunately, there's so many people who are religious but not Christian. So many people who've accepted Christ but haven't let Christ into their heart. So many people who still think you can serve money and God. So many people who aren't humble, who aren't a peacemaker, who don't seem to thirst for and hunger for righteousness, and who mourn at injustices. I have a friend who's a socialist and an atheist. She grew up Christian, but she left. And she had, her name is Sarah Blasky. I hope she doesn't mind me using her name. But she has more thirst and hunger for righteousness than most of the right wing have. Though you block the kingdom of heaven, you yourself know you will not go in. You will let those who trying to go in either. You move across land and sea for a single convert and make that convert twice a child of hell as you are. Please, please let God transform you. And please, for his sake, for the sake of the man who was God on earth, who was railroaded into a death sentence, please. And to John Hagee, Pat Robertson, all the other pastors that I write, and the pro-life movements, please, you have weight. Your words have weight. Do not use your words for ill. Use your words for good. Because if this guy dies, I don't know what I will feel. I'll feel heartbroken. But you know what? I'm sure that if he dies, just like the robber next to Jesus on the cross, he will be in paradise with Jesus Christ. Those people who think he should just die and don't think this is injustice, are you sure you're going to be in paradise with Jesus when you die? Food for thought. God bless.